Thanks to my parents who always supported and understood me. Thank you for your immeasurable love, care, and time,
Wala na.
effort, and
Dili na.
discipline you are providing
Wala na.
and building. Lastly, to my advisor, thank you for managing us and giving us your best, especially the day we are in the middle of a new normal week due to COVID, the one who ruined everything and challenged everyone. We all thought it would only last for a week, but no one imagined that it will last for how many months. But despite the new normal, you, me, us, we remained motivated and good oriented. I'm so proud of us. But now let us face reality. The reality where we did not even experience what our basic students had, where we did not even felt the feeling of being a student. It's frustrating, isn't it? But look at us. Here we are right now, claiming the spotlight we deserve. Looking forward, let us visualize what high school is. Will it still be memorable even when we are in the middle of a pandemic? Will high school still remain exciting? There is a very big difference in face to face and school at home, am I right? And so come on, let's challenge ourselves. Let us unlock those questions. Let us make our high school life the bestest. We might not see each other face to face, but internet will make its way. Today, we show our teachers, our parents, and ourselves that we are evolving out of our baby stage. Today, we show the world that we are ready to take on the next stage of our academic life, high school. All of this is possible because of everyone here and all who are lovingly taking care of us. Thank you. We may haven't seen each other face to face, but let's continue the fight. We might go high school without feeling each other's embrace, but let's still make our high school the bestest and filled with many great memories. School year 2020-2021. We went through so much, but then yes, it's safe to say, everyone, we are now leaving our first island. The boat has reached its first port and is now getting ready to travel and bang those waves ahead. Let us enjoy our high school adventure. Set sail, Captain.
Now let's have the presentation of candidates for graduation by Rosalina Pilibrilia, the school principal of Bayon City East Central School.
Dr. J. Garrity Daniel, District 2 Public Schools District Supervisor, upon the recommendation of the class advisors and subject teachers, may have the honor to present to you the candidates of graduation of Bayon City East Central School for school year 2020-2021, composed of 209 boys and 215 girls, for a total of 424 candidates who satisfactorily completed the basic requirements of the K-12 curriculum. I, Mrs. Rosalina P. Villas Bullet, hereby petition the Schools Division Office of Bayuan City through the Office of the District Supervisor to certify their graduation. They are now ready for your acceptance and confirmation.
At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, let's have the confirmation and acceptance of graduates by Dr. J. Gary T. Teniente, the Public Schools Division Supervisor of District 2.
By virtue of the authority vested in me with the Department of Education, Bayon City Division, and in my capacity as the Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. J. Gary T. Tenente, do hereby accept and confer the graduation of 209 males and 215 females for a total of 424 pupils who satisfactorily completed the basic requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum for school year 2020-2021. Therefore, confirm you as graduates of Bayon City East Central School. You are now ready to enroll in any junior high school within the Republic of the Philippines. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of graduates and awarding of honors. Grade 6 SSES under the advisory of Mrs. Virginia S. Benolo. Grade 10 Arjun Vincent V. with honors. Analikan Kurt Gabriel O. with honors. Ragadan Leonard Jr. M. with honors. Rosario Ray Allen B. with honors. Elizabeth Francisco and B.
Yay! Good job!
Good high words.
Good high good.
Banwa Relinico Q with honors. Bencalo Priyanina Margaret T with honors. Paduro Claire T with honors. Cuenca Adriana Nicole T with honors. De la Cruz Lily Ann Q with honors. De la Torre Janine C with honors. De Chavez Nina Fett with honors. Esparz Jillian Angela A with honors. Estinizo Zaraya June A with honors. Jacinda J. Johan C with honors. Iralde Jen Klein R with honors. Lopez A. Angel F. A with honors. Nieves Jed C with honors. Uno Stephanie O with high honors. Roscoe P.M. with honors. Southern Jamil R.T. with honors. Serino Scarlett C with high honors. Senil Frizel N.G.N. with honors. Taburada Eliza Dickens C with high honors. Ito Ket Sandra P with honors. Durabe Nina May B with honors. Dumula Honey Marie T with honors. Grade 6 Albon, under the advisory of Mrs. Maria Estrella Aguilar Albon. Caballero Christian Jacqueline N. Haniego January B. Mr. Joshua D. Gerardo John Laker Zion Label Kevin J. M. Patrimonio Zeraya J. C.
Wala niyo sila unod.
Bautista James Andrew M. Sarbida Jeffrey O. Soberano Freddie Mark Jr. C. Tihing Kobe Dwayne O. Alvarado Jenny M. Batusin Chelsea James, Julio Angelicon Ambro Lauren S. with honors. Galiana Julian Louis D. Iliam Abigail G. Lastimosa Grace Lorraine A. Puna Marisa P. with honors. Sabilio Rose Geraldine M. Shavo Jasmine Lian M. Sulatorio Michelle B. Gracie Alcazar, Advisor Perla N. Alcazar. Pablo G.P. Julius Lorraine N. Danielle Hansen S. July Colleen James White. Española Floyd E. Nario C.J. A. Nario Dexter M. Nario Ronell B. Marcus Christian White J. Rivera Michael James B. with honors. Bernos Blair Zink E. Aplicoso Helen L. Aniver Venice Zera L. Gadumog Hiren Bell J. Dumanon Warren Jimmy H. Gaitela Danica T. Kapoy April K. S. Punko Antoinette T. with honors. Logita Althea Blaze E. Mirasol Miles Q. Mama Mary Lynette A. with honors. Grade 6 Arthur Mrs. Jonathan E. Hartaz. Abrasado Alex John M. Auditor John Michael E. Baccarat Alexis Gabriel. Caballero Roldan Jr. B. Cartesiano James Mark D. Catanyar Brent Kai. Ibarita Shadrach S. with honors. Lauren Julie Gabriel R. Blanquino Joel Jr. B. Maravillas Allen G. Rota Renier John A. Sunkuya John Sherman. Taoto Luigi T. Tomo Luigi S. Amanda Yan Shama B. Batusin Ashley May C. Piroman Alodia Nia C. with honors. Inon Shakira M. with honors. Manchuri Kashmir Jane B. Tambida Mary May. Tunton Jane on Margaret T. Grade 6 Bakulan under Mrs. Shona B. Bakulan. Bakulan Kobe Besario Ian J. T. Kayan Christian Lane G. with honors. Ismails Jewel Jr. M. Julieta Billy I. Navarro Usain Dwayne T. Salgado, John Andre P. Saicon, Kyle Vincent. Torres, John Mark J. Dubalia, Terence N. Alvaro, Princess Dia L. Albino Nation L. Amado Mary Junior T. with honors. Arroyo George. Bisario, Lady Mary C. Bohol, Christine Joy D. Fausto Leah Pearl M. with honors. Portugalesa Farah L. with honors. Rebotaza Rita Joy. Rebotaza Rizal J. Lee. Supeta Kesiti with honors. Toquero May. Graces Manturi. I'm there, Mrs. Imelda and Manturi. Abuso Lady A. Patulan Albert George G. Kadayday Kaisir. Conserman Francis Roland F. Garabato Jeristan A. Saburia Queensland L. with honors. Campeon Gian B. Izon Kai P. Tubaca J. Clint T. Villasiran Emmanuel G. Baron Lorna Jane S. Baroka Leah Christine G. B1 Trisha D. with honors. Fernandez Estelle Kate S. Wipon Natalie Kate O. Marino Alea B. Rimolio Yeshimi F. with honors. Serino Princess Camille R. Vale Christine Dale B. Graces Bohol, Denise Parliament B. Bohol. Lasagnas Ian Earl Lawrence P. Romeo Brandon E. Carrascoso Harold Dwight II A. Gaganyan Joshua H. Giuseppe Rafael B. Paglica Rico G. Lanchico F. I. Tubesa John Pachi. Alegre Isel M. Bahani Resil Q. Blessed Richie. Carolina Delia Carolina Indiana Shane S. with honors. Caluno Atlanta G. with honors. Donnelly Leon P. Escobar Alexa Deborah M. with honors. Liscott Isaiah G. with honors. Mabilo Janaline L. Corvus Glidel Gabriel. Malor Marichu G. with honors. Zamora Isnel Isaiah S. Grace Fabulada. Armando Miguel Junior V. Isabis Nance. Caliente RJ D. Enemino Benja B. Rudwal Joseph Fletcher S. Mahusay Jonathan R. Ortiz Jonathan T. Sena Felipe Roy P. Tangenti James B. Apa Echelin. Apresado Ana Marie T. Amanda Ian Jenner B. Malasky Laika J. Marika Ariane Nicole. Rivera Jones O with honors. Florence Jonna Marcella with honors. Aurike Christine N. M. Juan Elwin GMT with honors. Midalia Eliza Gabriel T with honors. Rubridelia Venus A. Sibayas Yethara G with honors. Suan Kyla Jean B. Grade 6 Gloria under the advisory of Mr. Emmanuel F. Glory. Belnas Theodore A. Belon Andy Nicole with honors. Bueno Armin J. N. Caballero Jamal Brian R. Galisan ZJD with honors. Eliorimo Cristianoli M with high honors. Danilo Gino R. Nicor Julian B. Ramirez Christian L. Ramirez June. Saidali Lord Rushdie B. Sabelia Richard S. Robin Lee Arbichon O. Vinjola Gian James B. Irigan Kent John S. Bonnie Jupiter V. De Los Santos Miracles M. Diaz Either 20 Del with honors. Flordelis Hazel Grace A with high honors. Manisa Roelyn C with honors. Elvoria Julian Marie T with honors. Inelitan Ophelia Marie A with honors. Inelitan Yelin Faith A with honors. Sigosho Valerie B with honors. Sena Criseldon and Racist Mambo under the Francisco Marcel and Shelly Mambo. Amuno Tajini. Amparado Oliver D. Artista John Gordon. Baroman Gentari B. Barbosin Achille. Carlos John Lloyd S. Celeste John Uriel A. Verania J. Upper. Nura Jeff Archie A. Makasulat Mark Ryan P. with honors. Lagbatwa Jensen A. Webe H.A.R. Rabanes Rudolph S. Sigayo John Stephen R. Bara Princess May Estorbo Melissa Laika T. Gabales Almalori R. with honors. Macabingil Isabel. Bartosa Zabina Elise N. Rondina Joyce Chantel C. With honors. Susan Princess C. Flawless Cherish Nicole P. With honors. Grace Melendez under Mrs. Bernadette G. Melendez. Amparado Jane A. Barnido Zaytiel Joe R. Batusi Abraham. Merendino Christoph B. Gordon Jandariel M. Buena Jading Roman R. Corteza Benji O. Wondro Don Red Carl L. Narciso JP A. Cornelia GLZ. Pauler Charles R. Peñas Aaron Carl P. Timbangan John Jacob C. Rubino Ronald Jr. B. Antopi Church Sabine N. Larito Fel Angela T. Galan Renzi Pearl A. Lahot Marlene E. Rapones Trixie F. T. Saberon Leia T. Saison Melrose D. Vasquez Princess Anne Lourdes A. With honors. Grade 6 Mission under Mrs. Lorna D. Mission. Coniendo Court Case. Contalo Philip James A. Cristino Jeremiah T. With honors. Davis Christian H. Donasco Nash M. With honors. Erasmio David J. Arnaiz Henry Jasper H. Pablo Lawrence Gabriel B. Sadagno Reverend G. Toledo Thomas Vincent S. Villanueva Ryan Jr. Y. Villegas Henry B. Aragon Elizabeth One with honors. Kaki Althea Jean with honors. Davis Micaela A. Escola Cristian S. Acusarin Mia Abril M. Luyas Rosavilia M. Obligar Ana B. Pantoja Aubrey Marie V. With honors. Pao Sara T. Siraksha Arname M. Punag Aisha P. With honors. Grade 6 Octaviano under Arnold G. Octaviano. Abakangan Alexander Jr. G. Bangkok Reggie G. Bardinias Adrian H. Flores Jet F. Amonita Rainy Gaza. Marilao Richie. Pasinabo Millard C. Salmiron Ryan B. Tuco Earl B. Tulabi Gerald S. Valero Josephine P. Valor Cyrus Glenn D. Zara L. Aviso Angelina A. with honors. Kanoy Princess Jean E. with honors. Katamutan Jeanette Andre with honors. Lisondra Princess Debbie Lee Inanona Ayla Derice with honors. Nalang Saima S. with honors. Mami Maria Shield A. Tapdasan Clea B. Graces Parcon under Mrs. Mita M. Parcon. Apresaldo Mark Anthony M. Balbuena Nicholas S. Kalihan Brent Wilson B. Gansada Anjali B. Gilda Virginia Chan. Amandron Z. Louis. Kirikito Alvin S. Sakinyaman Vic I. Albarasin Jane S. Koyoka Samantha Mitch T. Isona Micaela Jeff A. Imar Faith Hope M. with honors. Jimena Journey G. Jimenez Beverly L. with honors. Linogo Roseanne May Y. Mamando Grace Daniela J. with honors. Oropo Maria Catherine B. Sumalpong Ana Mariden M. with honors. Somirano Rafael K. Tito Jean S. with honors. Tomo Laika P. Tumale Pia Carmelina E. Villacampo Leachine E. Grade 6 Remedios under Mrs. Adelpha R. Remedios. Arroyo John Gabriel C. Amigos Emmanuel L. with honors. Mendoza Jeffrey James R. Nobleza Kurt Ivan T. Rosero Jumari S. William Charles Noble with high honors. Oxford Leachine. Balanza Christine B. Balaupa Mylene B. Barrios Joan J. Berardino Mianir B. Bocanegra Llewellyn A. Poniendo Marian T. with honors. Donasco Isabel T. Dumlao Esmeralda. Estosi Shireen R. Cantata Benjamin P. Lakshon Hart A. Laguna Danlin J. Lumanov Mi Anjali H. Orashon Cherise Antoinette T. William Rachel Michelle G. under Mrs. Iluminata T. Tito. Alvaro Julian B. Canedo John Mark B. De La Torre Audrey 1. Elnar Jeff Lorenz C. Claude Ralph Little. Acosaling Joshua A. Laganmon Jasper C. Lampas Charles F. Maasin John Lennon S. Maturan Rodolfo III C. Obligado Mar Joseph C. Saldua Rex David G. Ito J. Robert B. Torres Alfred John B. Cavazos Charmaine C. Camoro Margaret A. Dairo Jusine N. Umuan Anjali M. with honors. Magbanwan Jessa Rose T. Orgullo Mayan G. Vergara Laika E. with honors. Villaflor Princess Nicole A. with honors. Grade 6 Torres under Mrs. Sinaida A. Torres. Africoso Roland Jr. T. Bahandi Rosedale James. Cabaluna Michael O. Cadupos Daniel N. Corteza Destiny O. Gabasa Mark Joseph C. Imanaga Jeffrey S. Aro Limar C. Mandalones Ronnie Mark M. Marimon James Lloyd B. Matondo Kent Val T. Sabon Jensen J. B. Atsura Jennifer S. with honors. Rasipe Aya T. Rashadas Anjijo. Lupa Sophia L. Mandalones Erika G. M. Panoli Christian Angel M. Kindo Wendelin G. Rosaot Ronaldin T. Taberos Jane V. Torregue Antoinette L. Grade 6 Trumata under Mrs. Ruth D. Trumata. Amarante Rolichan T. Yatingo RJ F. Cadiao John Royal S. Careeria Josh Lawrence T. Gabo Dave Michael M. Marzon John Michael B. with honors. Nidel Mark Lloyd C. Panaligan Chase Lester. Pedrola Jr. Mark Julius T. Vergara John Philip G. Albino Nimilen L. Bernardino Janessa D. Kalumpang Isa Jean R. Oyumoy Joan Ann R. Ikaw, Lizelle Samantha B. Mangupat Lovell May S. Morgado Freda Marie Golding T. with honors. Tamonang Glenel Aldred M. with honors. Tangkay Empress L. Tobias Archery Alexa made A with honors. Grade 6 Valencia under Mr. Francisco V. Valencia Jr. Anticamara Miles T. Canietes Red Abrigoso. Del Rosario J. L. Gillian Red. Rizal Alton B. Magalan Jamel C. Cuartero J. Louis F. Rangay F. and Matthew G. with honors. Sagon Raimundo C. Samiron Carl Philip D. Dan Sean Kevin B. Igonia Chimuel Na Lobrico. Abantil in the new A with honors. Agustin Angel N. Emil Lorraine Claire F. with honors. Berardino Precious Claire G. Las Sabas Belinda C. Kadumong Alexa T. with honors. Yumagi Joan Giselle B. with honors. Fausto Kate Marie G. Makula Nice G. Moka Lucia O. Pequot Hazel May B. Sped class hearing impairment under Miss Human Kate Lawrence K. Viola. Modia Jose Rickman P. with honors. Let us hear the message of Leilani T. Cabrera, Section 6, our OIC, Schools Division Superintendent of the Department of Education.
Quality education is a key to a nation's future. Good afternoon. Poor funding, lack of learning materials, lack of virtual and physical classrooms, conflict and order, hunger and poverty, teacher training, geographical distance, and many more. It is not education per se that we need to propel the nation to progress. It is education at its best and nothing less, for how can student A compete with student B if student A missed out on lessons, say for example, are our policies fair and observant of our students, teachers, and parents' rights? Education is a basic right, but when our answers to the foregoing questions posed earlier predominantly say no and gratitude. Congratulations to all.
Let us then hear another message from the Secretary of the Department of Education, Madam Leonor Torres Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings. And most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at the time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating this long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at the time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other.
Secretary.
Baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be open because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science, in technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates. And we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
At this time, I am requesting the graduates to please stand and you raise your right hand and read the Pledge of Loyalty.
I practice the loyalty
State your name. With sober sense of responsibility, I pledge myself
to
to
hold my certificate as a sacred trust, an emblem of my obligation to serve with great honor to myself and generous loyalty of my alma mater, the Bayoan City Eastern School,
and with
fidelity and love to my country, my fellow man, and my God. So help me God. Wow.
Let us hear the closing remarks of Charles Dover Villamil, a grade 6 pupil of Section Remedios.
To our Division School Superintendent of Bayawan City Division, Dr. Lilani D. Cabrera, beloved District Youth Supervisor, Dr. J. Gary Tanente, our ever-supportive Principal of Bayawan City East Central School, Ma'am Rosalina P. Villa, teachers and staff, parents, and my fellow graduates, good day. Today marks the end of 6 fruitful years in elementary education. Life is what we make it. This year may not be an ordinary year to all of us, the graduates of 2021. I hear that it embraces a great challenge in a student's life. He may not experience to receive certificates on stage. The transmission of learning aren't easy, right? Our efforts and sacrifices have been felt. The struggle of our dear parents who has been there to support and guide us to be able to answer our printed modules. The dedication, passion, and the laudable efforts of our grades 1 to 6 untiring teachers serves as an inspiration to all of us, the graduates of 2021. These are situations taught us the realization of life amidst the pandemic of COVID-19. But we are proudly saying, we have made it. To my mother, I am grateful to have you in my life. To my teacher advisor, your commendable encouragement gives me confidence and strength to aim high. To my fellow graduates, my salute to your great endeavor. Let us pursue our dreams with confidence. Don't be afraid to take risks, and bear in mind that one day you will have the power to make a difference. So use it well. The challenge is to build your character, to recognize what is worth. Fight a good fight, because the speedboat of life does not wait for anyone. The journey is about to start. Go forward with confidence, humility, determination, and soar high. Once again, to all of us, graduates of BCECS of 2021, congratulations, good health, and God bless.
To make this virtual graduation memorable, let us sing this graduation song.
We might not be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. You know that you're just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the time we put in getting us to this moment. So we could get to this moment. We may not be throwing our caps in the air, but our spirit will rise anywhere. Remember our hallways filled with memories and friends. I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm away because of you. Just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the good hard times we've had. Melted us through life's moments. Yeah, melted us through life's moments. If you're over there, feeling a little scared about your brand new start, don't get discouraged. Keep showing your courage. 'Cause that's who we are. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. I'm grateful for the times we'll never forget. So we can be in this moment. Right here in this moment. I'm grateful for new beginnings right here in this moment.
Kanangin, kanangin tayo na, kanangin,